Before I start talking about the subject of this video, I want to give a big thank you to everybody, and I mean everybody that watches this channel, comments, contributes, and gives me all the support that you do. It's very much appreciated. And I've seen this morning that I have passed 71,000 subscribers. A couple of years back, I never in my wildest dreams thought that that would ever happen, and I appreciate it all and appreciate you very much. One of the things I've always wanted to do with this channel when I had some kind of presence was to help people. And if there was a message to get out to better a cause or make people aware of a cause, then I can use this platform to do just that. And one of the things that I've been pushing very much in connection with some other people is this whole issue with the child maintenance service. You thought the post office scandal was a big one. This one is going to blow the lid off that, I can assure you. Now, there's a couple of things I want to go through. Now, there are so many stories of varying degrees of seriousness that I receive pretty much weekly. In fact, I get emails all the time. Funny that. And this one was really quite bad. This was one where the individual concerned believes it's too late. And there's nothing could be done to rectify their situation. I'm not going to have them on here because I don't think that would be fair. And I don't think mentally they could probably cope with that. But they have given me permission to share their story. I put this in a live last night, but I want to bring it to you again. This is what, at the most serious end of the scale, the child maintenance service can do to someone pushed to 2 serious attempts to end things. Ended up in a psychiatric ward for months, 12 sessions of ECT, out of their mind, a zombie for several years, 30 years in, still heavily medicated, 64 years old, still having to work 12-hour shifts to pay my way. Destroyed me. I will never recover. By the way, I've been paying maintenance for 6 years. When the CSA ripped up the court order in 1994, I was paying £500 a month for one child. At 64 years of age, you should be thinking about when you're going to retire, not working 12-hour days. It's disgraceful, and an organisation has caused that for that individual, and there's going to be many more as well. So what can we do? We need to get as much exposure to this as possible. That's all we can do. We need stories, we need accounts, we need people to come forward and say, this is what the Child Maintenance Service or the CSA before that has done to me. There is a petition going round that I want to show you. I'll just pull this up on the screen so you can see. And I want to give this as many plugs as possible. And I do urge anybody, particularly if you've had any problem with the Child Maintenance Service or CSA before that, share this. 5,047 signatures. Now you can see the text here. We're concerned that incorrect assessments and inflation of amounts owed by paying parents combined with excessive use of enforcement action has caused significant distress to many parents, leading in some cases to catastrophic consequences. Now, a lot of people have a bad opinion of government petitions, and rightly so. Some of them they're just poo-pooed and kicked out. But if you have a look, the government has to respond at 10,000 signatures, and at 100,000, it can be considered for a debate. And this petition's created by Craig Ballman, who I'm in contact with, and he is heavily involved in this case. Now, exposure, that's what it's all about. Now, if that trips over the 10,000 or 100,000 mark, then imagine the exposure. It could end up in the media, yet a bigger spotlight shone on this. That's what needs to happen. Please, if you can help, or you have been affected or care about this cause, share this video, share the petition, do whatever you have to. Let's get that around. Let's get it spread, and let's get this horrible system and organization stopped in its tracks and looked at with a spotlight. If you want to see any more of my videos about the Child Maintenance Service, this is a good one here. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.